CircSyst is an ambitious project aimed at catalyzing the transition towards a sustainable circular economy. This initiative presents a series of shared demonstration experiences, showcasing new technological and societal adaptations to a circular economy model. It involves 8 European regions: Valencia, Spain; Maribor, Slovenia; Flanders, Belgium; Gotland, Sweden; Paijat-Hame-Lahti, Finland; Castilla la Mancha, Spain; Central Macedonia, Greece; and Central and East Hungary. The project focuses on 3 of the priority value chains outlined in the Circular Economy Plan: water management, biowaste, and plastics and packaging, as well as in the potential synergies among them. Through these collaborative efforts, CircSyst seeks to contribute significantly to the development of a circular economy, fostering innovation and resilience across the involved regions. The lead partner of the project is IHU, Research Association of the Toy and Related Industries. Joaquin Villaplana, the project coordinator, presents the project's goal.
IHU is the Technological Institute for Children Products and Leisure. And our strategy, it looks pathways or roadmaps for implement sustainability in all the products, process, or our associated companies, and also in our stakeholders and partners locally. So we have developed during many years projects related with circular economy, and actually, with this CCRI initiative, we obtained this great proposal, this great project. So we are happy to coordinate and perform a project with such amount of pilots, new pilots, looking for sustainable circular solutions, and not only the technologies, also the way of manage them, organize, and try to share the experience with different regions or different sectors. So for us, it's a very important project.
He talks about the current technology's limitations, problems, and challenges in circular economy areas selected for this project.
Well, new technologies for water, biowaste, or food packaging or plastics are arising continuously and available, and in many occasions the problems or the main barriers are that the economical viability of them apply in an economically sustainable way, and this is the main challenge that we are trying to work in this project. And the barriers usually are more linked to regulatory limitations or safety in some cases, policymakers involvement, society involvement. There are many actors that are necessary to make viable or possible these technologies. So in this project, we'll have to make an effort trying to solve these barriers and work with them.
Carlos Agusti, IHU's technical leader, talks about the expectations regarding the replicability of the technologies that will be created in the project, and shows how the technologies developed within it will enhance circularity and industrial symbiosis.
All the demonstrators were actually designed to be replicable and to enhance circularity in different scenarios. I can say that in the water line, in work package number 2, we are going to develop several technologies that are going to address common problems in many European industrial sites and for many European cities, which means that they are going to be applicable. They will be developed to a TRL technology readiness level around 7, which means that they are not completely defined for specific situations, and they will have some flexibility to be applied to different scenarios. Regarding the biowaste treatment, it's especially interesting the biorefinery, because it's going to be a biorefinery very flexible, being able to deal with many different kind of biowastes, which means that it can be applied to different situations and scenarios. And also the beer waste is going to be replicable, because in all Europe we drink beer and we have beer waste, so the beer waste can be treated equally in all Europe. And for plastic packaging, I have to say that there are some demonstrators that are going to produce final products that are going to be taken into market, which means that we are going to reach a TRL, a technology readiness level, around 9. They will be replicable because the plastic issues that we have in Europe are quite common in the whole Europe. However, I must say that the products that are going to create, they cannot be replicable because they will be probably protected by intellectual property rights, but they can follow probably some of the same processes that we will develop.
Felipe Carrasco, the Autonomous Secretary of Industry, Commerce, Consumption and Energy in the region of Valencia, highlights why the Valencian community is a suitable region to lead this project.
This is Valencia region is a leadership in industrial sector. Is why one of the big reasons that we are leaders of this project. In fact, the regional government in Valencia region is very engaged with the industry, the development in many sectors, but especially we are very focused from the government in facilitating the fact of the sustainability of our industry. We have a green industry, and one of the competitive factors of the industry is to be sustainable. For this reason, we think that we are a good partner to leader this nice project.
He also addresses what impact he expects the project will have on the regional industry.
Yes, we think that here in Valencia region, the industry is making a good job in trying to be efficient with the resources, especially related to water. It's why we think that this project is going to transform in a good position even more our industry in the way to be more competitive, trying to improve our treatment of the water recycle. For this reason, we think that we will have a better position after the end of this nice project.
Felipe Carrasco also talks about what other initiatives the regional government is supporting that can find synergies with CircSyst.
Here, Valencia capital is the green capital of Europe. This is a good point for the project too, but also Valencia region is member of the CCRI initiative from the European Commission, and this is we are very proud of being part of this big initiative, and I'm pretty sure that these 2 points are going to be essential for a good development, good targets to achieve in this project.
Philippe Stefan, representing ZSI Center for Social Innovation, talks about the process they will follow to capture, gather, and organize the knowledge generated throughout the project.
Our role in CircSyst is to capture and systematize the knowledge about the pilots and understand them in a wider system context. We look at them not only as a technology, but as a social practice. What does that mean? We have different kind of actors, we have different kind of materials that flow between actors and systems, and we have technology. And we are changing how these actors and technology and materials interact. That's the demo. But you cannot understand the demo simply by this practice, when you can understand the demo by this practice. But if you want to scale, if you want to make it work on a systematic level, you need to understand how it's organized in society and what are the institutions that are shaping this organization and these technologies and the use of it. So what do I mean with that? Institutions can be soft, like culture, routines, beliefs that are deeply embedded in every human being. They can also be hard, regulations, laws, that shape how we use technology in our everyday routines, in our everyday life. And some of these routines are just not sustainable. And that's where CircSyst comes in, where we want to create new practices that are more sustainable than existing practices.
The main objective of CircSyst is the development and demonstration of a range of novel circular systemic solutions that increase sustainability by applying innovative, holistic circular models at local and regional scales. The CircSyst solutions are based on 9 demonstrators involving 3 of the priority value chains of the European Commission's Circular Economy Action Plan: water circularity, biowaste, and food packaging waste. Ángel Vicente, representing IDEMA Technological Institute, introduces the water demonstrator block of the project.
So my name is Ángel Marcos. I work in IDEMA Technological Institute here in Valencia, Spain, and the working package 2, which we are coordinating, is focused on wastewater management from a circular economy perspective. We aim to enhance this circular economy perspective into wastewater management to enhance wastewater reuse in different sectors. So we are going to focus it in industrial uses, agricultural uses, natural restoration uses, and also different urban uses. These circular systemic solutions are going to be placed in 4 different areas with 4 different contexts and problems or issues, which are Spain, Sweden, Belgium, and also Slovenia.
Maria Contro from the University of Helsinki talks about the opportunities in bio-waste management.
Already calculated that the production of polyhydroxyalkanoates is economical when we hold the system basic one, just adjust those most important parameters. And in principle, all organic waste could be used as a raw material in those bioreactors, so that it's just to fine-tune those waste fractions for usage.
Esther Balog-Tanka, representing the Hungarian Economic Development Agency, explains what are the focus points and directions of the packaging strand of the project.
Actually, our demonstrator project, represented by Hungarian partners, is mainly focuses those questions which are mainly asked in case of the packaging industry, because in case of packaging, plastic is already in the focus of attention, and what you need to do with the plastics, you need to somehow minimize the use of the plastic materials to decrease the content, and then to ensure the recyclability of those materials which could be found in the packaging itself. Furthermore, we should also ensure that those materials which are created, they are actually recycled, for which we need the involvement of the inhabitants. And that's why the separate waste collection and the development of the separate waste collection and the motivation for the people, for the inhabitants to take part in it is indispensable, we could say. And this is exactly for what our work package is focusing on. Mainly in our demonstrator, we focus on eco-design, so to say, because this is really the first step to start with in a circular economy. We need to redesign our materials in order to ensure that they are recyclable. Plus, we need to involve the inhabitants to do the actual separate waste collection to increase the amount of secondary raw materials in the market. So with this way, we could ensure the whole circular economy process within our demonstrator project.